Logan and this my fellow members, Tnioh and CHUN.
Okay.
So we are year 4 students from VLR.
Okay.
So we would like to ask you a question about could you please introduce yourself and your company?
Okay. My name is Okay, I've been practiced for more than what they call coming to 40 years already. I was a government servant. I was a penora punara for under the drainage department, 78 to 83. All right. So after that, I came up and started this consultant firm. So this consultant comes close to from 1984, and now this is 2025. So I'm a civil structural consultant engineer. Okay, just briefly, what we do for civil structure is that building like you see now, the architects, the different structural civil engineering, architect draws of building, right? Just show building how wide, how tall it is. But how to make the building stand depends on the engineer. Right? Okay. We are trying to fit in the structural components and the columns and beam, whereby the steel bars, good steel concrete is very poor in tension. So we have to use steel bars to the concrete to make it steel and resist the tension problem. Right?
Are you one of the BM or involved in any CSR projects?
Okay. BM is slightly better. BM, when they get you to do things, they pay you a little bit of allowance. Right, BM. Yes, I'm involved in it. You see some files there.
BM. So what's the difference between
BM, like say, in Bahasa, Lembaga. BM is Board of Engineers.
Yes.
Right, Malaysia. The first thing after you graduate is you must register with Lembaga. Once you get your transcript and your results, before you can call yourself an engineer, or before you can practice engineering. In this country, this is the law. But most of the time, we close one eye. You get, especially those you work in the factories, Texas or NS or Tnioh. Those foreign countries, their companies, they're not bothered. That's all you can work. For us is that if you want to call yourself an engineer, register with the board engineers. The advantage is that first thing you are then legally you can call yourself an engineer. The second thing is that you see people engineer title to IR and things like that. Now that is now classified as professional engineer status. You still have to take an exam from BM, right? From BM, but BM has actually distributed this responsibility to a few service providers like IEM is one like that, Mindset, ACM. So these are the people who help them interview. You will conduct interview. The exam is through an interview and submitted papers. After 3 years minimum, we got postgraduate experience. Then you can apply to sit for that professional interview to get your IR, professional engineer stage 1. Now to stage 1, you cannot submit plans, but only to your internal, your bosses or friends only, but not to the authorities, whereby involve the public service where you cannot. Only then that one, before you can graduate to submit that one, you will just sit for another exam. Because stage 2, right? Now stage 2, you will have to be well trained, meaning you must be good in design, good in site work, and good in the management part of it. You see, once you get the stage 2, then you are given a title of a professional engineer, now with a practicing cert. Now when you can submit the plan, we will classify you as consultants. I'm a consultant now.
Do you have any suggestions for improving university ethics subjects or any general advice for future engineers?
The basic thing, actually the lecturer should tell people, when you go out to work, there's a lot sets of requirements for you to do. The requirements are done based on research and experience. You see, all these things are one bottom line. They are designed to make sure you follow the thing to ensure public safety. So it's a big word. In fact, the university should be guiding you on this. Everything you do, public safety. So this is the thing. Why now? I'm saying why code ethics, the rules and regulations are important. You follow the thing, at least you've got the right path.
My position is I'm the owner of this company, owner of this consultant firm. So we call it as principal. So principal means head or owner. So I have a partner, mechanical partner. So I'm doing on the electrical side. My partner is doing on the mechanical side. So we do submissions. Submissions means you have to get approval from the authorities. In my case, I have to submit to TNB, the National Berhad. That is the biggest the biggest agency that I have to deal with. For any supply, they are the ones who are giving supply to local countries, so I have to liaise with them. And then apart from that, I'm dealing with bomba, jabatan bomba for fire safety. That is under my partner, mechanical. And we also have to deal with MCMC, SKMM, Suruhanjaya Komunikasi. That is for telecommunication side. Anything more you want to ask?
We can proceed with the next question.
Alright, okay, sure.
So the next question will be, what is the impact or benefits if we apply ethics?
Professional ethics, okay.
Engineering?
Some are saying that by applying professional ethics, you are unpopular. You become very unpopular. You're so strict.
Yeah.
For example, a teacher in school, he keeps on caning people. The students doesn't like him. But after we finish school, if we see that teacher who hits us every now and then, we tend to respect him. We should thank him for hitting us, because at least we have become a better person. So same goes with this. If you practice professional ethics, you might not be popular. People might not want to take you as a consultant. In my case, they might not engage me to embark into a project of their own. They might say that it's very difficult to deal with you. In my case, for example, cable size. So according to the client, why must I use a big cable size when I can use a cheaper one? I can use a smaller one which is cheaper. Well, according to us, it's not possible. This is ethics. You have to stand by your design. We have the table guides. You see, those are all cable sizing guides. If you want to carry a 300 amps, for example, you need a certain size. What happens is, if you bring a lower cable size for that particular breakers, either it's MCB, the small ones, or the big ones, MCCB, ACB, whatever. So if the breaker is rated at 300 amps, we are supposed to protect the breaker by having a proper cable size that can carry more than the breaker size, breaker capability. Otherwise, what happens is, the breaker doesn't trip, but your cable will be melted. It's going to cause a lot of problems. It can become a fire hazard. It can cause electrical faults, unnecessary cable fault. Okay, what if the cable size is bigger and it's too big and your breaker is small? For example, 300 amps, you need certain size of millimeter square of cable. Let's say you put too high, that is also unethical. Because if you put the thing too high, of course you are safe, it can protect the breaker, but you are costing more to the client. The client has to pay more money to buy that big cable, where it is not necessary. So it's unethical. So engineers are different from laymen. We have our guides. That is the code of conduct, code of professional conduct. Those are important things that we have to follow. So if you ask me, the benefits, it will come in there. Directly, you might not see that you are popular. You are not popular, but there will be clients who are happy with you. For example, international clients, they want you have to make a very firm decision, and it happened to me. When I was strict, I thought that people don't like me anymore. Then that same client engaged me for another project. So that's why practicing ethics in engineering field is very important, and it will benefit you. You don't worry about that. People will respect you. People will respect you. They bribe you 10,000 also, you say no. So okay. Alright, next question.
For my last question, can you just make a short conclusion about ethics?
Okay, alright. I was asked to, as I mentioned now, one of the things that has happened to me, there was another incident. I was asked to endorse a design. This design was done by a client in somewhere in Pahang. Okay, they wanted the contractor to get somebody to sign, to endorse. Them is a professional like me. So this electrical contractor came to me and asked me to sign. So before signing, it's common that I get my staff to check it and I myself check it. So I found out that, for example, like these socket outlets, the minimum size of cable you're supposed to use for this is 2.5 millimeter square. That is the size. Okay, cross section area is 2.5 millimeter square to carry a 13 socket outlet. Okay, so unfortunately, the design was mentioned as 1.5, which is only suitable for lighting circuits. Okay, so I refused to sign. I told the contractor, I can sign, but allow me to change. So I changed. Instead of 2.5, I changed to 1.5. Then I signed. When he brought it back and sent to the client in Pahang, the client was very angry. This has been installed. We have already installed 1.5 mm. You cancel the drawing and put 2.5. So it's wrong. The one that is installed is 1.5. It's not 2.5. So the contractor told him that, my consultant told me that you cannot use 1.5 for socket outlet. It has to be 2.5. And he said, why you worry? This socket outlet is not meant for big loads. It's only for charging phone, a fan, wall fan, stable fan, and maybe during those days they have this printer, right? Printer. It's not much. It's only how many amps? Not even 5 amps. Why you worry? 5 amps can be carried by a 1.5 millimeter square cable. Why you worry? So he came back and told me. I said, no, I cannot. What if one fine day somebody hooks up a 10 amp load or 11 amp load? What will happen? The cable will melt. It's very dangerous. So I cannot sign. So this poor contractor, what am I supposed to do? He's holding my payment. So I told him, you tell him that I'm sorry, I cannot. So when he told that guy called me. He was scolding me. Why are you so worried about all this? We have been done this many years. Nothing happened. I said, it's okay. It's good that nothing happened to you. But what if one fine day something happened? What if? So why are you so strict? And it's okay. Oh, like this, okay. I'll find somebody else. Okay, go ahead. So that is an example. I have to reject it.